9, avidnyate pare tattve.
Avidnyate pare tattve. Shastradhitistu nishpala. Vidnyatepi pare tattve. Shastradhitistu nishpala.
Shastradhyayana, the study of the Shastra, is meant to gain the Jnana. What is the Jnana? Vijnana. Vijnana is Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara, direct cognition of Atma Swarupa. If this Atma Sakshatkara, Vijnana is not gained, if the Vijnana is not gained, study is not fruitful. And if Vijnana is gained, afterward the study has no relevance at all. So therefore, Shastradhyayana. Which Shastradhyayana? Vedanta Shastradhyayana is meant to gain the Vijnana, nothing short of it. And after once you gain the knowledge, it has lost the relevance. See, you use the boat to cross the river. Having crossed the river, you don't carry the boat on your head afterwards. So you just abandon it. So others may make use of it. Your purpose has been served. So that way, the relevance and the role of Shastradhyayana was emphasized in a paradoxical stanza. So we should study the Shastra to gain the knowledge and not get lost in disputing arguments. Otherwise, Shastras are that means it is an enormous thing. There is no end to that. If you enter into that, like the next verse is going to say, it is like a Maha-aranya. It's like a dense forest. How you get waylaid in dense forest like that, Shastra is forest of words. And if you just get lost in that, your purpose will not be served. Therefore, be specific about your purpose as far as the Shastra Dhyana is concerned. Continuing.
Shabdajalam maharanyam. Chitta brahmana karanam. Tata prayasnat jnatavyam. Tatvajnai tattvamatmanaha. Shabdajalam maharanyam. Chitta brahmana karanam. Tata prayasnat jnatavyam. Tatvajnai tattvamatmanaha. Advaya. Shabdajalam maharanyam. Chitta brahmana karanam. Ataha tatvajnaihi prayatnat atmanaha tattvam jnatavyam. Again, Shabdajalam maharanyam chitta brahmana karanam ataha tatvajnaihi prayatnat atmanaha tattvam jnatavyam.
Shabdajalam Maha-aranyam. Shastra is a Shabdajala. What is Jala? Jala, you know, net. net of words and words only, because Shastra has to be in the form of words. And like Maha-aranya, a big dense forest. One can get easily lost in such forest without being able to find a way out, like that. Shabdajalam Maharanya, what does it do? Chitta Brahmana Karanam. It is the karma cause of Chitta Brahmana, means chakkar. You can get chakkar by, see, that's why reading the books on Veda, some people have a habit of reading. I have seen there are many books, well written, author also I have seen, this thing, but if you, before learning from a proper teacher, if you read them, all chakkar. There are many books on Brahma Sutra, like for example, Satyananda Deepika in Hindi, very authentic and very neatly written, etc. But if without learning, if you read that, you can't make head or tail of it. No, nothing. It is not the fault of the author. Author is a competent person, but it is just not possible because so many technical terms are there. Another thing, they are written. It is not in a teaching style. If a teaching style, if a book is written in a teaching style, so then what happens? So your doubts, your vagueness, etc., the teacher takes care. It is not in a teaching style. It is on the like a thesis. It is what is written is correct, but in between the lines, lot of explanation is necessary. Chitta Brahmana Karanam Shabda. See, if you want to, other thing is that having taken to Vedantic study, it is so fascinating, you get lost in the books only as such. It's not, you see, who is that? Swami Maheshanandagiri. Maheshanandagiri he is stationed in Abu now. He was the Mahamandaleshwara of Niranjana Akhada. Of course, he retired, somebody else is there, etc. He may be around 85, but do you know who is he? He is a Stanford graduate. He is 85 now. Those days, British time, he is a Stanford graduate. The only one I have seen that is a master in this, who is thorough in both Sanskrit from the old style of learning and also adapt in English. So, and in one of the introduction he has written, Vedanta is so fascinating because of the argument, etc., etc. But one should keep in mind the goal is Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara, and not simply getting lost in the word. So he is a very, very knowledgeable person. He has written, in fact, he is instrumental to publish many of these bhashas, tikas with all critical editions, etc. So many he has done, and also books also he has written as such. Now he is quite old, very old. He is Guru Bandhu of Kashikananji Maharaj, you know, Kashikananji Maharaj, and they are Guru Bandhus, and that means that level Sanskrit is there as well. So therefore, we should know the purpose of the Shastra. Some punya will be there, that is fine, but that is not the goal of study of the Vedanta. It is Vijnana, that should be, it should be lost sight of. Shabdajadam Maharanyam Chitta Brahmana Karanam is only a source of getting confused only as Brahmana. And the Brahmana means what? Chakkar. So that is where getting confused as a Brahmana Karanam. That's why it should be. So learn from the proper master. Merely learning from proper master is not this thing. What is necessary? sadhana chatushtaya sampatti. Because that disposition which enables one to directly cognize the self is indispensable. Otherwise, you are picking up some information. These are the days of information technology. So you can have some information, may be useful, may give you a proper guidelines in course of time, but itself is not totally fulfilling from that chitta brahmanakam. So therefore, what is to be done? Ataha, therefore, at the same time, you can't give up shastras. You can't, because shastra alone is the source. So therefore you can't give it up also. At the same time you should not get totally, that is, lost in that. Means you should know the purpose of the study of the shastra. Therefore, tattvajnaihi, those who know the tattva here, actually tattvajnaihi means a jnani. Jnani did not gain the knowledge in anticipation. Means those who are very serious to gain the Atma Jnana, so they are those who are very serious to gain the Atma Jnana. Tattvajnaihi, what should be done? Prayatna, with proper efforts in terms of Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana, endowed with Sadhana Chatushtaya Sampatti. What should be done? Atmanaha Tattvam Jnatavyam. Should directly cognize the Atma Tattva. Should Atmanaha Tattvam Jnatavyam. Means be very clear about the purpose of the Shastra. It is nothing short of Atma Vijnana. Elsewhere in a text called Uttara Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Bhagavad Gita you are aware of. There is also one Uttara Gita, Ananta Shastram Bahu Veditavyam Alpascha Kalo Bhavascha Vignaha Yatsara Bhutam Tadupasitavyam Hauso Yatha Kshiramivambu Mishram Hauso Yatha Kshiramivambu Mishram. Lord Krishna is telling who? Ananta Shastram. Thus, Adhyatmic scripture, any Shastra. Ananta, endless. Bahuvedittavyam. The things that need to be known are enormous, not few things. Lots of things need to be known. Bahuvedittavyam. Alpascha kalaha. But the time at our disposal is very short. Even if 100 years one lives, last 20 years you keep aside, okay? So the fellow may not be available for any pursuit. Then what? 80 years, supposition. Out of that, 40 years gone in sleep. And out of 40 years remaining, first 5-6 years playing, etc., childhood, etc., afterwards youth and all this, etc., hardly any time is there. Then earning and all those things. So hardly any time is ever. Alpascha kalaha. Okay, at least some time is available. Bhavascha vignaha. Obstructions you don't ask at all. Alpascha kalo bhavascha vignaha. Ananta Shastram Bahuvedit. I think simple Sanskrit. They did not do well. Ananta Shastram Bahuvedittavyam. So, Alpascha Kalo Bhavascha Vignaha. Tasmat, what should be done? Yat Sarabhutam Tadupasitavyam. What is the gist, the tatparya of the Shastra, that should be taken to. How an illustration is given. How so yatha kshiramivambu mishram. That is what a supposition. They say this Hamsa, swan, see, it separates the water from the milk. Good thing, I think. Maybe some chemical must be there in the saliva possibly, and it when it drinks the water, I think something was, but this is the concept. We are concerned with the concept, true or not, you do research, that is different thing. Yes. So this is the concept. Hamsaha yatha kshira mivambu mishram, kshira ambu mishram iva. Water and the milk mixed together. How Hamsa removes the water and takes only the milk as well, like that. Like that, no? Nursery school story. You know, one milkman used to mix the water and sell it. At the end of the month, what is he used to collect the money and to go. And he has to go walk a long distance. So once it happened, he collected the money, tied in a bundle, and on the way he got tired, he slept under a tree, and it was near a river, on the bank of the river. And on the tree there are monkeys. And these monkeys, as if no business, they picked up the bundle of the coins, and the fellow climbed on the tree, yes. Then opened the bundle and he found coin. What was doing? One coin he was dropping in the river, one coin he was dropping on the bank, one coin, pani ka pani, doodh ka. He did proper hisab, counting. So whatever water he threw in the river, and he got the money, what was the due for him from the milk castle. So like that. So no, you should know means you should take to the essence, the tatparya, that is very important. Don't get lost in the words alone. That doesn't mean I think we need not study Vivekachudamani. Vivekachudamani is meant to make you know what you are supposed to get from the Shastra. Don't get lost in other things. You say, so prayatna means with due effort. Why so? Say, look, earlier no other means can give you freedom from the bondage, because problem of bondage is because of ajnana. Vijnana only can solve the problem. That is the reason why mere Shastra study is not going to help, or is not going to gain the Vijnana.
Ajnana sarpa drushtasya brahma jnana ushadam vina kimu vedaisya shastraisya kimu mantraihi maushadhaihi ajnana sarpa drushtasya brahma jnana ushadam vina kimu vedaisya shastraisya kimu mantraihi kimaushadhaihi. Advaya ajnana sarpa drushtasya brahma jnana aushadham vina vedaihi cha shastraihi cha kimu mantraihi kimu aushadaihi kim. Again, ajnana sarpa drushtasya brahma jnana aushadham vina vedaihi cha shastraihi cha kimu mantraihi kimu aushadaihi kim.
With help of many illustrations, Shankaracharya is highlighting that Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana alone can save the person from the samsara bondage. Consider a person is stung by cobra. bitten by cobra. What are you going to do? You have to administer anti-venomous injection. And that also they say, when you give anti-venomous injection, the counteracting injection must be ready there. Suppose reaction comes, that anti-venomous injection itself can kill the person. They have to administer the, this. I think I must have told that. Many years back, one couple, doctor couple, both were gynec. They were in that Tata electricity project, Khopoli or somewhere, etc. Many years back it is. So and there these reptiles were plenty. Without heavy shoes, they never used to move. One day, what will happen? He wanted to go just a little this way, and he went and got just the same cobras bit him. And he could make out from the mark, make out what it is, etc. But what happened was, one injection was there. And the counteracting injection was not there. Now what to do? You can't do this thing. Then they phoned someone, known person from Pune, and told, I am taking injection and boarding the train. You come with injection. And there in between some Lonawala, etc., that they were trains were this thing, they got down and took the other injection. Because he can't delay here also. Nor without that also it is not possible. Now what else can be done? There is no other remedy. You have to administer the appropriate medicine. So therefore, Ajnana Sarpa Drishtasya Brahma Jnana Aushadham Vina. So now we have figurative description. Now who is the Sarpa here in our case? Ajnana. Which is the anti-venomous injection? Not these. गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. So Brahma Jnana Aushadham Vina. Swamiji, where this injection is available? Give me the address of the chemist. I think कितना 2 lakh चलेगा? Other day I told you, no, Jyotishtomaya Yaga, if you want to go to heaven, minimum 3 crores you have to give. Huh? 3 crores, you know why? Dakshina for this yaga is 1,000 cows. No Ritvik will be ready to accept cows. And that also, एक cow संभालने का बड़ा मुश्किल है. 1,000 cows. You have to give the value for that. At least my guess is 25 to 30,000 rupees or more than that. A good breed cow maybe which is ready for lactation. Not old cows, huh? The first, that cow which is ready for first lactation. So like this, 25 to 30,000, 35,000, 1,000 is you can make 2.5 to 3 crores merely dakshina for the Ritviks. Then performance of yaga, another crores. So like that, where this Brahma Jnana Aushadha is available, we can pay, is it not? If that were the case, terrorists and all these politicians would have got moksha long back because they have got lot of money. It is a figurative expression. Brahma Jnana Aushadham Vina. Without the medicine of Brahma Jnana, the person who is stung by this cobra of Ajnana, means who is a samsari jiva, he says, what is to be done with all other means? Vedaischa, Shastraischa, Kimu. Kimu means Kimu Prayojanam. What is the useful utility of that? What is the usefulness of simply Vedas, simply Shastras? See, this doesn't mean Vedas are useless. Shastras were Vedas without Brahma Jnana, Shastras without Brahma Jnana are futile. Vedas, Upanishads, Shastras are meant to gain the Brahma Jnana. If that Brahma Jnana is not gained, they are just of no use at all. So therefore I say, Kimu. Kimu means Kimu Prayojanam. Shastra is again, Kimu Mantraihi, Kimu Aushadhaihi. So by mantras, this is some Tikakara say, there are 7 crores of mantras. Sapta Koti bhi. God knows all these things. So that is Aushadha. Aushadha here is like Sanjeevani, etc. No? Hanuman brought Sanjeevani for Lakshmana, like that. Such Aushadha, herbs, etc. What are you going to do of that? Is of no use. What is indispensable is Brahma Jnana. Brahma Jnana. For which further illustrations are being given.
Nagacchati vina panam Vyadiraushadha shabdataha Vina parokshanubhavam Brahma shabdaina muchyate Nagacchati vina panam Vyadiraushadha shabdataha Vina parokshanubhavam Brahma shabdaina muchyate Advaya Panam Vina Aushadha shabdataha Vyadhihi na gacchati Aparokshanubhavam Vina Brahma shabdaihi na muchyate. Again, Panam Vina Aushadha shabdataha Vyadhihi na gacchati Aparokshanubhavam Vina Brahma shabdaihi na muchyate.
Panam vina. Pana means literally drinking. Without drinking the medicine means sevanam. Without taking the medicine, without administering the medicine. So without taking the medicine, it says, Aushadha shabdataha vyadhi na gacchati. Doctor has prescribed the medicine. Such and such medicine thrice a day and given the prescription. You know what this person is doing? Very religiously and meticulously every day thrice he reads the prescription. Morning, afternoon and night. This is your goal. And no, prescription not given by ordinary doctor, okay? Topmost doctor in the world. So it says, Aushadha shabdataha. Aushadha shabdataha, by merely taking the name of the medicine. How? Vinapanam, without taking inside, without taking that medicine. Say, Vyadhihi na gacchati. Disease doesn't get cured. Likewise, he says, aparo, that sandhi, vina parokshanubhavam, it should be vina aparokshanubhavam. Vina aparokshanubhavam. So therefore, aparokshanubhavam vina. Without the aparokshanubhava, without the Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara, direct cognition of Atma Sarupa, Brahma Shabdaihi na muchyate. Simply you utter the word Brahma or Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahma, I am Brahma. When you say I am Brahma, what sense does it make? I am a man, does it make a sense or not? I am a woman, I am a boy, I am a girl, I am an Indian, does it make a sense or not? I am Brahma. This is a car, that is a tree, makes it sense or not? So these words convey, that Brahma, what does it convey? Except in Shastras, it is said, the basis of entire creation is Brahma. That's all. Besides that, does it make any sense? So I am Brahma. How is it? It's not going to help. That's why I am Brahma, that direct Sakshatkara must be there. That's it. So that was Brahma Shabdaihi, by the word Brahma, Atma, etc., by merely uttering the word, that is, without the Paroksha Anubhava, see, that was this samsara cannot get destroyed. Just merely taking the name of the medicine is not going to cure the disease. Further illustration to highlight the same point, that aparokshanubhava, Brahma Jnana is indispensable to get rid of ajnana, is further to.
Akrutva drusya vilayam ajñātvā tattvamatmanah brahma shabdaikuto muktihi bhuktimatra palairunam akrutva drusya vilayam ajñātvā tattvamatmanah brahma shabdaikuto muktihi bhuktimatra palairunam. Advaya drusya vilayam akrutva atmanah tattvam ajñātvā bhuktimatra palaihi brahma shabdaihi nrunam muktihi kutaha. Again, drusya vilayam akrutva atmanah tattvam ajñātvā bhuktimatra palaihi brahma shabdaihi nrunam muktihi kutaha.
So without accomplish these things, by mere name Brahma, freedom from samsara is not possible. Ajnana cannot be destroyed. Drishya vilayam akrutva. See, Atma Sakshatkara, Brahma Sakshatkara, Brahma Vijnana means direct experience, direct cognition of Atma Sarupa, Brahma Sarupa. Even now, moment by moment, we do experience Atma. Are you aware that you are there? I am. Is it experienced or not? Self-evident. That is the experience of Atma. But what is problem? That I is intermixed with all that is anatma, that is superimposed on that. Means what is experienced is no doubt Atma Sarupa, which is Anubhava Sarupa, but intermixed with anatma, which is not our feature. So therefore, direct cognition of Atma Sarupa free from adhyastha anatma has to be accomplished. That is where drishya vilaya comes. Adhyastha prapancha is drishya. That means something that is that is known as this, that means distinct from I. So therefore, akrutva drishya vilayam. So without accomplishing the drishya vilaya. And how the drishya vilaya? Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha, with all these things, without accomplishing them, means Atma in its true swarupa has to be directly known. I being something which is itself experience is always verily experience, but not in its true nature. That experience is not in its swarupa. It is with the adhyastha drishya. So drishya vilayam akrutva atmanaha tattvam ajñātvā. As a result, not knowing the tattva. Tattva means true nature, not what we experience now with the drishya jagat. Atmanaha tattvam ajñātva, not knowing, he says, ukti matra phalaihi, and this person, do you know what he does? I am Brahma, aham Brahma asmi. Right statement or wrong statement? Right statement, but how is he going to benefit? See, anything we say aham should necessarily be available for experience. I am samsari. Yes or no? Sukha dukkhatmaka experience. So, I am wise person, I am a foolish person. All these are there. Any blessed thing there. Then Shastra says, I am Ananda Swarupa. Then you look up and down. No, Shastra is Pramana. Shastra is Pramana, that is true. That is agreed as such. Shastra is Pramana. Now tell me, you are suffering sorrow of samsara. Is it Pramana or Apramana? How is it proved? Anubhava Siddha. It is proved by experience. I am samsari, adhyasa. You see, adhyasa is Anubhava Siddha. Directly you see. So now what happened? I am sorrowful, directly experienced. I am Paramanda Swarupa. Shastra says, and it is the Pramana, is Anubhava Siddha or what? No. And all the time you are experiencing what? I am this thing. So that is what will happen. Then do you know what will happen? Vedanta Shastra will get reduced to a non-verifiable Pramana like heavens. Heavens are there. Who says? Vedas. Yes or no? Can you verify? Likewise, I am Paramananda Swarupa, but what I directly experience is sorrow. So it will be there. No, it is not. That's why Atma is Vijnana. V plus Jna means Sakshatkar. So that is why Shastra is. That's why Aparosi. Aparokshanubhavam vina. That Aparoksha Anubhava must be there. So that was it. Tattvad Brahma Shabdaihi Kuto Mamukti. Ukti Matra Phalaihi. Ukti Matra say, this person is repeating Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. What is the result? Ukti means Ucharana. Ucharana Matra. If that is the case, if you have to repeat, nowadays cassettes are available, CDs also. Same mantra, no? You need not. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. It continues so long as the duration is concerned. Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Ukti Matra Phala. So you are Ucharana, only you are listening, not the moksha. So Ukti Matra Phalaihi, Brahma Shabdaihi, just by uttering them, you see, Nunam Muktihi Kutaha. How moksha is possible? That how means what? It is not possible. It is not possible. See, this is all who says? Shankara. See, some people have got wrong notions and they can't say, refute Shankaracharya. You know what wisdom they say? Vivekachudamani was not written by Shankaracharya. I have found this has started from one Professor Bilwalekar or somebody's thesis. All problem with this Vedantic thesis during the British time. Because who are the guides? Britishers. They don't have the in-depth knowledge of our culture and this thing. They used to go with academic as from like that. They don't accept Mahabharata was written by one author. It is like Odyssey, etc. Different authors have written because that is their concept. So that is that. So there are, for example, Madras University. After this thing, many good theses have come because Though the professor this thing, they learn from a traditional pandit and they were thorough in that. So therefore they are good. Varanasi also has seen a very good thesis there because they learned from the pandit. But these people were under the guidance of British this thing. So and that being the case, so that is, see, these are by Shankaracharya, these are not by Shankaracharya. I got this from one book of Atma Bodha where author, that one who translated, has given this thing, all this is the origin of that. So something may be correct, but not all as such. Because what happens, whatever that goes against one's own concept, Shankaracharya, because they can't refute Shankaracharya, तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. So therefore best thing is what? This is not written by Shankaracharya. See, this Tika is written by, do you know, I told you, Chandrasekhara Bharati. He is not an ordinary person, he was a Jivan Mukta. Not simply a scholar as such, he was a very rare person, Jivan Mukta. He won't write all these things. Further example.
Akrutva Shatru Samharam Agatva Kila Bhushriyam Raja Hamiti Shabdanaha Raja Bhavitumarhati Akrutva Shatru Samharam Agatva Kila Bhushriyam Raja Hamiti Shabdanaha Raja Bhavitumarhati. Anvaya Shatru Samharam Akrutva Akhila Bhushriyam Agatva Aham Raja Iti Shabdat Raja Bhavitum Na U Arhati. Again, Shatru Samharam Akrutva Akhila Bhushriyam Agatva Aham Raja Iti Shabdat Raja Bhavitum Na U Arhati.
Who can become a king? To become a king, first what is required? He should have a kingdom. Not simply kingdom. He should destroy all the enemies, because so long as the enemies are there, he can't enjoy the kingdom. They can usurp any time. Plus, he should have the claim on all the riches, wealth in the kingdom. He should have mastery over the wealth. Then only he can be a king. Otherwise, simply saying I am a king, nobody is going to be a king. So therefore I say, Shatru Samharam Akrutva, without destroying the enemies. So that is number one. Akhila Bhushriyam Agatva, without gaining the Akhila Bhushri, that means the wealth on the earth, and in the Bhu here is kingdom. Without getting all the riches and the wealth from his kingdom, he says, Aham Raja Iti Shabda. Simply by saying I am the king, he says, Raja Bhavitum Nau Arhati. Nau means not at all. Na U. That U gives the emphasis. Not indeed. Never that person can be a king. You know, I told you once example of that, who a Brahmana wanted to be a Pandit without learning. He went to Birbal and all that. Like that. Merely saying Pandit is not going to be a Pandit only. So, if you call cook as Pandit, that is possible. That also the fellow has to become a cook. Otherwise he can't be there. So that is that. So that way, merely saying I am a king is not going to be. Likewise, say I am Brahma, I am Brahma, I am Brahma is not going to help at all. Direct cognition must be done. So mere external words cannot confer moksha, for which a further very interesting illustration is given. See, moksha is nothing but our swarupa. Our swarupa is there or not? Always there. But now it is what? Hidden. Hidden. Suppose some treasure that is hidden in the earth, in the buried treasure, and somebody gave you a clue. This is where it is, and see what is it. So, hidden treasure, hidden treasure, hidden treasure. What is that? Alibaba and Chinese store. It is not going to help. So, therefore, God, you have to excavate and claim that hidden treasure. Like that, our Swarupa is Paramananda Swarupa, Nitya Mukta Swarupa. Unfortunately, it is concealed. So whatever that conceals has to be removed. Merely say you are saying, my Swarupa is Paramananda, my Swarupa is Paramananda is not going to help. That is, it is explained with a beautiful illustration.
Ato kim khananam tato panishilat utkarshanam svikrutim.
Wait. Aptoktim khananam tatho parishila dyutkarshanam, not dutkarshanam. Shiladi utkarshanam, shiladyutkarshanam, not shilar utkarshanam, not that.
Aptoktim khananam tato parishilat utkarshanam svikrutim. Samapekshate nahi bahi shabdaistu nirgacchati. Tadvad brahma vidopadesha manana dhyanadibhir labhyate. Yutkarshanam svikrutim. Nikshepa samapekshate nahi bahi shabdaistu nirgacchati. Tadvad brahma vidopadesha manana dhyanadibhir labhyate. Maya karyatirohitam swamamalam tattvam na duryuktibihi. निक्षेपः आप्तोक्तिं खननं तथा
Uparishiladi utkarshanam.
उपरिशीलादि उत्कर्षणं.
Not shiladi.
उपरिशीलादि उत्कर्षणं.
Uparishiladinam utkarshanam. Uparishiladyutkarshanam.
स्वीकृतिं समापेक्षते. तु शब्दैः बहिः न हि Swam Amalam Tattvam Brahma Vidopadesha Manana Dhyanadibihi Labhyate Duryuktibihi Na and Labhyate. Again, Nikshepaha Aptoktim Khananam Tatha Uparishiladyutkarshanam Svikrutim Samapekshate Tu Shabdaihi Bahihi Na Hi Nirgacchati Tadvat Maya Karya Tirohitam Swam Amalam Tattvam Brahma Vidopadesha Manana Dhyanadibihi Labhyate Duryuktibihi Na and Labhyate.
So these are the parallels. Hidden treasure that is buried. So you have to dig, and then any big boulders kept on that you have to remove, and then take the possession of the. Likewise, Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa is buried. Don't take literally. Okay? So what? How buried? Maya Karya Tirohitam. So it is Maya Karya, Ajnana and effect of Ajnana. As a result of which Atma Swarupa, Brahma Swarupa is concealed as it were, is hidden as it were. Just as there, simply saying hidden treasure, you are not going to. You say what is to be done? You have to dig, remove the obstruction, then that means take possession of that. Likewise here, Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana are necessary. Let us see now word by word. Nikshepaha. Nikshepaha means buried treasure. Olden days they used to do that. But there is a science by itself wherein you can find out the hidden treasure. Narada knew it. Narada was expert in that. So that is that. So that is, there are certain signs by which one can make out where the hidden treasure is there. So Nikshepaha, buried treasure, cannot be claimed or possessed without these efforts. What are those? First you should know where the treasure is. What is therefore what is necessary? Aptokti. Aptanam uktihi. Apta means a person who is interested in your good. At the same time, one who is capable of giving you right direction, guiding you properly. It means aptaha. Apta means hita, that is one who is interested in your hita. So therefore aptoktim, the direction by the noble person who knows where the hidden treasure is. His instructions must be there, guidance must be there. Then khananam, you have to dig up. You have to dig up that place. Tatha, so also uparishiladi utkarshanam. On that treasure, see, big stones, boulders might have been kept just so that one should not have a direct access to that. Shila, adi, whatever that is, that some obstruction that is kept. Utkarshanam, it's what? Removal of that. Thereafterwards, Svikruti, you have to possess that. Lift it and take in your possession. Svikrutim, Samapekshati. All these are expected to possess the buried treasure. And simply by saying that hidden treasure, you are not going to get it. See, shall tu in contrast to this, tu shabdaihi bahihi nahi nirgacchati. By shabdaihi. So by simply saying, oh hidden treasure, such and such Harishchandra told me. You know who is Harishchandra? Satyavadi Harishchandra told me, therefore you must be that, and therefore what? Please come, please come, please come. No, it's not going to help at all. Likewise, now our Swarupa is what? Maya Karya Tirohitadvat. In the same manner, our Swarupa is buried as it were, hidden as it were, concealed as it were by what? Maya Karya, Maya, Ajnana, and its Karya is Deha, Mana, Buddhi, Ahankara, Tadatmya, identification with that, with all that, Tirohitam, Swam Amalam Tattvam, one's own Swarupa, which is Amala. Amala means Nirmala, free from samsara, free from adhyastha prapancha, free from upadhi. Amalam Tattvam. See how it is gained? There it is. Aptokti, Khanana, Uparishiladi Utkarshana, Swikriti. Here it is. Brahma Vidopadesha. Aptokti is what Brahma Vido means? Shravana, inquiry, as guided by those who themselves know the truth. So Aptoktim, that is Brahma Vidopadesha, Manana, digging. What should be done? Taken to reflection. So then Dhyanadivi, big boulders to be removed. Nididhyasana has to be taken to Adi. By such means, Ada Adivi labhyate. Whereas Duryuktivihi na labhyate. By simply argument, it is not possible to gain at all. So this is what is necessary. So that is how. So efforts in the right direction are necessary to gain the Tattvajnana, Brahma, Sakshatkara. So now we are slowly heading to the actual inquiry finally. All this is to make the student very attentive. Now within 2-3 stanzas, the actual Atmanatma Viveka is going to start. From the lock, that means very scrap, it is going to start. So therefore that. And another few illustrations he is giving. So and then he praises, O Shishya, the question that you have asked is $1 million question. Present day terminology. It is $1 million question. That question should be known by everyone, and also its answer should be directly discovered. So that is what that. And now I am going to unfold it. Please listen very attentively. One more illustration will be given, and then he praises the Shishya. Why he praises the Shishya? Shishya also will be very happy, and then hear that he will be receptive. I asked the right question. I asked the right question. Many times it happens. So if you ask the question, the fear is that, did I ask some stupid thing? Stupid thing or not? The Guru himself is praising you. Ask the right question. So he is happy. Yes. So that is because receptivity is necessary. Receptivity is necessary because this is the highest inquiry, much more than your science. So that is there. So that at least there only intelligence is required. Intelligent perseverance. Here simply intelligence is not sufficient. Sadhachitra sampajasya. Otherwise say, why has nobody's business, Shastra should hammer on Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhamadi, Shakti. Any university you have seen? No. Why is that? Because that disposition is necessary. Otherwise you know what happens? Vedanta is very good, but not practical. When we after listening to decades of this thing, they have got Shraddha, etc. Do you know why it appears? And they are honest. They are honest because in the times of trouble, it could not help. Why? Direct cognition is not. At least we should know what is required. I have heard this from many people also. So that is what. So that's why we should. This is something that disposition is indispensable, and from that standpoint we have to say. So now he is preparing the student, and then actually text is going to start now only. So about 67, 68 stanzas will be covered before that. It is going to start now only. From the scrap, the inquiry will start.